I walked away from chairs because I was sick of them, literally. Before I had the Walkolution, I spent a lot of time sitting in front of a computer. After some time, I felt a lot of issues. My back started hurting, which I find quite too early at my age. I got pretty tired and also a bit unhappy. Felt hard to concentrate sometimes, but I just felt falling asleep. At some point, I felt so bad sitting all day that I did a Google search and it suggested me desk treadmill manual. And I was pretty amazed that it's possible. And then I stumbled across Walkolution. I wish there was more general awareness how important movement is for physical health, so that more workplaces would support that. But still, I didn't doubt my decision to buy my own Walkolution any second. It just makes me feel so at peace with my body. I don't have to decide between work and health anymore. Yeah, I love this thing. I'm Kira, I'm 25 years old and I work as a software engineer in the education sector. I work most of the time in my home office and sometimes in the office. I spend a lot of time in front of a computer. I have this height adjustable desk with my treadmill below it. Then I have my meetings and then I have some time in which I can focus and do some programming stuff. After studying and starting to work, I felt a lot of issues. I don't even remember how I first stumbled across the idea of a desk treadmill. At some point, I felt so bad sitting all day that I did a Google search, actually DuckDuckGo. I was looking for desk treadmill and it suggested me desk treadmill manual. So I was like, is that even possible? Okay, being curious, I'll click on it. And then I stumbled across Walkolution and I was pretty amazed that it's possible to have a treadmill running without electricity. The reason why I chose Walkolution over an electric treadmill is first, obviously, that it saves electricity, which is good for my purse and good for the environment. I really like the concept of it being all from like sustainable wood and with this lifelong guarantee. So yeah, deciding to buy the Walkolution was a process of a couple of weeks, I'd say. I found Walkolution and at first I thought, okay, this is gonna be way too expensive, but it just didn't leave my mind. And I started calculating electricity costs are skyrocketing. It would cost me like a couple of €100 per year to use an electronic treadmill. It would pay out after 10 years or so to have a manual treadmill. And the Walkolution has this lifelong warranty. It would actually be much cheaper if I use it for a very long time. For example, over 10 years, it would be like €1 per day to have huge health benefits. It was a no-brainer at this point when I made the calculations. Some people are buying a car. I'm living in a city, I don't need one. I just need a healthy body. I noticed a lot of benefits since I got the Walkolution. First thing is I never have back pain anymore, which is fantastic. And also I'm getting tired way less than before. I'm in a better mood generally if I feel good in my body. I guess it's a good side effect, but I'm always hungry and I need so much more food than before. And yeah, I did a bike tour recently and I didn't feel anything afterwards. So I feel, even though it's just walking, it's very good training. It also really improved my concentration, I would say. Before I had the Walkolution, I would just be very tired many parts of the day. I really feel like it improved my work efficiency as well, because I don't get this afternoon down after lunch anymore. I just can't concentrate all day. Being in motion with my body also keeps my mind in motion, I think, so it's easier to come up with ideas or with jokes or whatever. I also use the Walkolution to watch movies, for example, or just when I'm on the phone talking to a friend. But then I usually turn it from my desk to the window so I have a nice view. When the weather outside is pretty bad, I go running inside. Let me see if it works here. I think adjusting to the Walkolution took me about 5 minutes. At first it was a bit inert, so I leaned forward a bit too much and almost fell down at the end. But once you understand how it works, it's really natural. You don't have to think, you don't even notice that you walk. I wish there was a bit more general awareness how important movement is for physical health, so more workplaces would support that, or health insurance. But still, I didn't doubt my decision to buy my own Walkolution any second, because it just makes me feel so at peace with my body. I don't have to decide between work and health anymore. Now with this Walkolution, I have a healthy job life, and yeah, I love this thing.